Hi everyone, I'm Anna Garliff, Communications Specialist for the Oldman Watershed Council. It's pretty early in the morning and I'm on my way out to Tabor to speak to Terence Hochstein, the Executive Director of the Potato Growers of Alberta. Some of you will have seen the comments on Facebook and elsewhere yesterday about the damage that was done recently to the restoration site. So I thought I'd take my mind off that and go find out what's going on with GMOs, because some of you might have heard there's a new potato in town, and we just put out 3 videos with the Potato Growers of Alberta that said no GMO in your potato. You can find them on our website, www.oldmanwatershedcouncil.ca. So let's go see what Terence has to say. I'll check in with you later. So hi everybody, like I promised, I'm out here in Tabor with Terence Hochstein from the Potato Growers of Alberta, and we've been talking about GMOs in potatoes. So Terence, is there GMO in our potatoes in Alberta?
Is there GMO potatoes in Alberta today? No. Our growers do not grow GMO potatoes. But that being said, will there someday down the road, if it's accepted by the general public? That is a possibility. The J.R. Simplot company has received approval for the innate potato, and someday that may be a very real possibility. It would be very unfair to you to say that it will never happen, but at this point in time, no, there are no GMO potatoes in the province of Alberta.
So an innate potato, it sounds like a Franken potato that's been crossed with a Sasquatch or something. What does that mean, an innate potato?
That is a name that the company has patented, and that's what they describe their next generation potato as. So to me, as a producer and as an agricultural person, that's just a name. To you, it may mean something very different.
So is the innate potato then something that's been created in a lab, or what exactly have they done with the genes in that potato? Because Alberta Health has approved it, right?
Health Canada and Ag Canada have approved the acceptance of this potato into Canada. The science behind the innate technology is what's called cisgenics, or gene silencing, gene transfer. So it is not introducing a fish to a sheep, as some people think, the cross breeding. It is taking genes, existing genes that are already there, from original potatoes, and introducing them into current varieties. So this can be achieved through conventional breeding. It could take years, 10, 15, 20 years. This is just silencing a gene, in this case the late blight gene or a bruising gene, acrylamide, some of the things that are ongoing problems in the industry, and creating this new variety of potato.
So what you're saying is that these new potatoes aren't actually new. They're not something that was created in a lab. The process of selective breeding, which has been going on since people have been growing food,
it's
right?
natural occurring.
Yeah. So all they've done is just speed it up by saying, okay, don't turn brown anymore. That was one thing that they silenced, right?
Basically.
Yeah.
So.
And what was the other thing that they silenced? I don't have my
The
list
late
here.
blight.
The late blight, yeah. So
the science is good. Not everybody agrees with the science, but right now in North America, the processing industry, which is run, the largest largest consumer-driven organizations, the McDonald's of the world, have not accepted this science at this point in time. Hence, most of our product goes into that export market, and right now we feel that it's best to remain GMO free.
and you were saying that the reason that McDonald isn't accepting it isn't because it's actually secretly a Franken potato, but because consumers don't want it, because consumers don't understand what actually has been done with the potato. They're just saying point blank, no, we don't want that potato. And McDonald's is saying, okay, we need consumer confidence, so that's why that's happening.
That is correct. Everything that we do in agriculture is grow food for the customer. If the customer does not understand what's happening, has questions, until such time as the educational component of all of this is established and people accept it, which they may or may not, it's up to them, then it will remain status quo. The innate potato right now is sold into the fresh market in the southern U.S. They have what they say is an established market down there, but it hasn't gone any farther than that up here.
Okay, thanks for your time, Terence.
You're welcome.